we got this pretty big house for a very good amount of money. We're washing the house. It was an inside and out clean. We finished the whole outside. We're doing the inside. Right after we finished the whole place, apparently we put a dent on a window, and he paid us like $30 for like 5 hours of work and said, I'm not gonna give you any more money until you get this dent out. And the crazy thing about that is we have like pictures, like one of the guys that sold for me, like we have salespeople now.
Yeah.
So they'll take a picture of the home before we do the place, just so we know, and there's no dent on the window. I think they get wrong the fact that they think they're these super athletes.
There's a little different.
Which I think is, in a way, sure, yeah. I agree, but 90% of running a marathon is mental. Anyone can run a marathon if they just train properly. Thing I've learned in the past, I'd say year, is that your nighttime routines are just as important as your morning routines. Because it's like when you go to bed, that's setting you up for your morning.
Yeah.
You know, so if you slack off at night, you stay up too late, or you do some things you shouldn't be doing, you're carrying that, you know, mental win or mental loss tomorrow morning.
Flushing, I'm flushing. They can't change what they thought, and they can't change what we really are. What they thought. We've been getting busy from the very start. Taking no days off. Made our way straight out the mud. And I won't change for nothing. Big dog when I came up from the trenches, now I'm buzzing.
To another episode of SAYless doMORE. We got Tyson Rowan. That's how you pronounce it, right?
That's right.
On the show. I'm excited to have you.
Excited to be here.
Yeah. What interests me about you is you're young and your mindset from a young age.
Yeah.
I really admire that.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you're working on new, like something new?
Well, I mean, obviously, I got a window washing business that I'm working towards, so I've been working on that. Like, we talked about this before, the cameras are on, but yeah, I don't want to work for anyone else.
Yes.
So I enjoy working for myself,
Yes.
you know, being able to create my own time in a way, things like that. So that's very important to me. So I've been working on that for the past 2 summers now. So this is the second summer doing it with Owen behind the scenes here. And it's going pretty well. Another big thing that I just did was the Toronto Marathon.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that.
We're going to move.
We'll definitely talk about that. Yeah. I want to ask you about, because this all started from somewhere. So I want to talk to you about family, because family is obviously very important. So you want to family, siblings, mom, dad?
Yeah, so just from a basic standpoint, I got an older brother, younger sister, mom, dad, still married.
Okay.
But my dad, he's an investment advisor, so he started his own business back in the day.
He was in the air.
Exactly. So I kind of looked up to him in that sense for kind of seeing the success that he's gotten from creating his own business, being an entrepreneur.
So he kept you close by when he was working on deals and that stuff?
Yep. I kind of know a little bit about what's going on when he's like doing that type of stuff. I see kind of like the hustle that he puts in. So.
You're asking questions.
Oh yeah, a lot of questions when he does that type of stuff. So it's good learning experience for me, at least, to kind of see that field, be able to enter that in the future. Yeah.
What's amazing is the fact that you already told me a few things that you're into right now, and also you're going to university.
I'm in university.
Yes, that's big. So the question I have to you now is, how do you budget your time? Like, how much time are you spending in school a day?
So that's funny you ask that, because the thing with me is, I mean, obviously there's a point to university. You get your degree, which helps you get a better job. But I personally want to go into a entrepreneurship type career in the future.
Yeah.
So I actually talked to my dad about this really recently, and he said to me, at least, the point for me to go to university is just to, get my degree, have a good experience being in university. I'm still young, obviously. It's good for me to get those experiences, living by myself, learning how to manage my time, like you're saying. But when I'm in university, I spend majority of my time, one, going to the gym every day. I mean, that's where I met you, right? We go to the gym every day. I definitely spend about 2 to 3 hours a day working on just schoolwork, making sure I'm up to date on things like that. But then the rest of my time, I mean, I'm pretty much hanging out with friends, trying to again, plan my business like we had this summer. I was working on it a little bit to get it going, moving into the summer. So that's pretty much the core things that I've been doing. Also, I mean, dieting, I'm sure you know, but like you got to spend a good amount of time preparing your meals, making sure you're getting, you know, the right stuff in. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
What's crazy about the meals is it's like a double-edged sword, because you either do your meals yourself, and that'll take some time, or you get your meals prepped for you, that gives you more time. For like, it's always like double-edged sword. Like, for instance, I don't grocery shop. I don't go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I make somebody else go that, because at the end of the day, I could be doing so many things. Like, bro,
it saves so much time.
Yeah, drive there, go in the wait in the line, like, all that shit. Like,
picking it all out.
That's
I totally.
So, what's the name of this company, man?
So it's called Window Wizards.
Yeah.
So just try to find a nice little catchy name to get it going. But
So, what, you came up with the name?
yes.
Okay. And you have a business partner.
I do. Oh, and
Okay. All right. So, do you remember your first window cleaning job?
I do actually. So early last year, around pretty close to this time.
Yeah.
So now we have like water fed poles, these big things that can do windows a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we had just like rubber squeegee with a bucket, and that's all we had. So we did this house, and obviously we didn't really know how to price houses at the time.
Yeah.
So we went up to this house. It was a decently big house we got for our first sale, and we did it for like $200.
Yeah.
Having to split with someone else, we got like $100 for like a lot of work we had to do. But it was a good experience to kind of get that rust off of like being able to sell a house and then clean it.
Yeah, how did you land your first client? Like,
I just went door to door. We were knocking. Me and my friend Robbie. Back in the day, we kind of started it, and we just went door to door until we got a sale. It didn't take us that long. Like, we got the sale the first day, but we knocked probably 15 houses, and like the 15th said yes. We're like, okay, well, we have no clients, right? So we'll do it that day. So we just did it. It took us a while, but we were pretty hyped after just to get everything started, you know?
I get what you're saying, because it's like your emotion always, your first type of emotion.
Just gets you moving.
Gets you moving.
So we were excited about that.
So now talking about getting your clients, you probably have different ways that you got them. What do you think is the best way? Like, you said you went door to door. You probably used ads and stuff before. So what do you think is the best way to get clients when it comes to
I think the most efficient way is probably going door to door, because when you're seeing someone in person, it's much easier to sell someone something when you're seeing them face to face and you're actually able to create like a personal connection with them. I mean, when you put up ads, it's like a lot less people, like percentage wise, will respond, but you can reach way more people.
Yeah, like cards. If you give cards to someone, they can just pocket after.
Whatever, and they put throw in the garbage 5 seconds. You don't know, right? So again, the good thing with cards is you want to make the sale right when you're at the door.
Yes.
Because like you don't want to give them a card. It's okay, like let me know if you're interested later. Like 9 times out of 10, they're never gonna.
So did you have any tips on, like, when you go into these doors? Did anybody give you any tips like, hey, don't not look them in the eye, and
like
you just winged it?
I mean, no, there was this guy actually I watched on YouTube that did door-to-door selling for window washing.
Yeah.
So he kind of gave me like a rubric on like kind of how to introduce myself, start with the say. But then after you get through that little introduction, it's you and the client. Like, you're trying to just create that connection, reassure them you're going to do an amazing job, things like that. So it does come with experience. Like, my first times, like, you're obviously much worse. Like, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get talking to people and in that scenario. So I'd say, if you're trying to get into like door-to-door sales, like, you just got to accept failure first of all, because 9 people are going to say no, one's going to say yes. You have to be okay with taking that rejection at the door and be comfortable with that, like, moving forward,
What's the biggest challenge in running a window cleaning business?
It's a good question. I'd say dealing with customers sometimes, because there's been I'll tell you a story about one guy. So we go there. Owen knows about this. Yeah, he's smiling in the back. We got this pretty big house for a very good amount of money. We're washing the house. It was an inside and out clean. So we finished the whole outside. We're doing the inside. And right after we finished the whole place, the guy says, hey, I noticed there's this dent on a window that you guys did. I'll get into that later. But apparently we put a dent on a window, and he paid us like $30 for like 5 hours of work, and said, I'm not gonna give you any more money until you get this dent out. And the crazy thing about that is we have like pictures, like one of the guys that sold for me, like we have salespeople now.
Yeah.
So they'll take a picture of the home before we do the place, just so we know, and there's no dent on the window.
Yeah.
So we have like a timeline proof that we didn't put a dent, but this guy just rushed us out of his house. He's like, you know what? No, you got this dent out or I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
So things like that can happen with clients, and it's just like it's really hard to deal with.
So do you ever take like a payment up front first, at least, or like half, or like
See,
something?
it rarely happens when something like that happens.
Yeah.
We normally take it after, as most companies do, really. But yeah, there's been a few times where we get screwed over taking that route, which sucks, but that's the cost of doing business, you know.
What about buildings? You do buildings?
Not normally. We did like a mechanic shop the other day. Like we'll do those type of smaller buildings. We can't do any crazy
Like,
tall ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Like what's it called, man? I seen them. It's like a machine that goes over the. It doesn't go over it. It comes from the ground.
Oh, like it like lifts you up on it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no. We use just poles. Like the highest have like a long water fit pole.
Okay.
So we can do like 3 stories. 3 stories max is what we do. Yeah.
What's your pet peeve, man? You gotta tell me your pet peeve for the window cleaning.
For window cleaning, I mean, pet peeve is probably exactly what I just described. When people take advantage of your service and don't respect the work you put in for them, and
You
they'll
feel like some of it's because you're young?
definitely. Oh my gosh, definitely. I mean, listen, I had a lawn care business a little bit back when I was like 13, 14.
Oh, so you got plenty.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Oh, you're gonna be okay.
So, but anyway, we had this one. Me and a few of my buddies did it, and there was 4 of us, and this guy paid us $20 for like 3 hours of work for all 4 of us. And like we were like 13, 14, like, hey, like we didn't know what to say, you know what I mean? So we just took it and left, and it's like people taking advantage of others. I that's my pet peeve probably.
So you never like told your pops that you go, pops?
We did tell them, and they were not happy, but at the end of the day, it was like our first time going out. He said, you know what, leave it, move on.
Yeah,
good learning experience.
Sit there and dwell on it and make it go crazy. Like,
yeah,
man. If you could start all over again,
yeah,
what would you do different when it comes to the
window cleaning? Yeah. So I'd probably start by just getting the initial equipment that we have this year or last year, because it obviously costs a lot more to get it, but you're able to do way bigger houses way quicker. So, and there was a bunch of times where the old equipment, it would sometimes not do the best job in some areas. Like when there's a really high window and we have to use like a squeegee to get it, it's like hard to do it well. So there was a lot of kind of issues that came up with that last year. So I'd definitely start by investing in better equipment starting.
So I was speaking to your business partner, and he was telling me because I make my guests fill out a questionnaire.
Yeah.
So that's how the questions are based off of, right? But I forgot too. You guys did tell me that you clean the gutters too, but
We do. That's like a secondary.
Yeah. So I want to ask you one question. I'll probably leave that aspect more for your business partner. But I have one question I want to ask you. What is the weirdest thing that you've seen cleaning those gutters? Because I could imagine.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing I've probably seen is just like bird shit. Seriously. That's it.
Okay. I thought you'd probably see like a
nothing wild.
Raccoon.
No.
Like some, you know, like
Yeah, that would be great. I'd definitely remember that if I saw it. But no, just like nothing really that crazy. I'd say like bird shit was the most annoying thing I'd have to like clean up in there. But there was nothing too whack. I would say no.
Okay, so now,
Step It Up footwear isn't just a brand, it's a movement designed for those who don't follow trends, they set them. You don't just walk through life, you step into it with purpose, with confidence, with style that speaks before you say a word. Whatever your grind is, step up, stand out, and never settle. Step It Up Footwear. When you move, make it mean something. Street ready, workout tested, made to match your hustle.
Talk about marathon race.
Okay.
I have a huge respect for marathon runners.
Yeah. Nice.
Cause it's like, yeah, it's physical, but I think it's just as mental too.
More mental than physical.
More mental.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The last run that I did, which was the longest, I would maybe call it a marathon, was in high school.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
We did basically, we probably ran a couple blocks.
Okay.
But it's like,
long.
it was a long run.
Long walk.
Yeah, and I just remember like after like you literally, your first block, you're just tired.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So it's all push after that.
It is.
You
It's
know what I mean?
seriously.
So how did you get it? How did you?
Yeah. So I've always been.
It's not fun.
It's
To me,
no.
it's not fun.
It's seriously.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
you're not a marathon.
Trust me. It's and like the training for it, like there's so many days where you're like, oh my gosh, like you have to go for a run right now.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where it's like a 15-kilometer run is like a recovery run when you're getting into it. It's just, it's a lot. It's yeah. It's crazy because it's 42 kilometers as a marathon.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So it gets pretty hard mentally, but I'd say seriously anyone can run a marathon.
Yeah.
They just need to be disciplined with their training.
Yeah.
And like seriously, you take 2-3 months to just like progressively make your way with running. Like you can run a marathon. It does just come down to like mental state. Like even when you're in the marathon too, like your body's tired, but like you can keep going.
Yeah,
if you really
feel-
want to.
yeah,
You know what I
feel-
mean?
Yeah. So let me ask you. Do you remember your first run?
My first run ever? Oh gosh, I was
your first marathon run.
marathon training run. Okay, that's different because I've been running for a bit now. But my first marathon training, it was kind of my New Year's resolution actually. So I started on January 1st. So my first run was probably like January 2nd, just like a 5K startup run.
But I said justify.
No, but that's what it gets to though. It gets to that, dude. It gets to that point where like a 5K is, you know, I don't even know what that is, like a 15th or 10th of a marathon. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was probably my first one, I'd say. But,
I always notice too. People that run marathons, they build different, bro.
yeah.
They build different. I don't know one marathon runner that's a slacker.
Agreed. I definitely agree with that.
You know what I mean?
But I don't like the term like they're built different because anyone here can choose to do it. They just have to put in the effort. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I ran a marathon, I'm better than anyone. Like I chose to run it and I dedicated a lot of time towards it and I did it. But every other person here can do the same if they really want.
I hear you. Well, why I want to give you your credit because it's like I don't think anybody looks at running as fun. Like, hey guys,
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm
That's
bored.
so true.
Such a fun sport run. Like,
Rarely do that.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
we're guys we have a small build, so we would never literally have to run to be keeping shape.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So
Totally
for you to like, that's bro, just to pick up and say, yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
It's like hands off. Like
Appreciate
I said, I know a lot of people are running. You guys are built different. Bro.
Yeah, thanks.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing me on that.
Yeah. Thanks.
What's your favorite part of marathon training? And tell me the part that absolutely sucks.
Okay, yeah. So favorite parts was probably the nice light recovery runs. I looked forward to those because you're pretty exhausted after a long run and you get to go for like a nice short one, which I personally liked as a bit of a relief from the long distance. And my least favorite thing is probably they're called speed runs, like interval runs, where you have to kind of change your pace and you like interval up to a really fast pace and you interval down to like a slow pace for a long period of time. And you keep doing that for like 30, 45 minutes. And those are brutal. Like you get to that point where it's like you're more tired. I was probably more tired in those than the actual marathon itself.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're going up and down.
Yeah.
Do you know how to watch this track and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So I used a, do you know what a Whoop is? It's called a Whoop. It's like some people might know. It's kind of like a Fitbit. It's a little bit newer kind of company, but it's very similar to a Fitbit, so it tracks all that type of stuff.
Okay.
But the only issue is it doesn't have your pace on it because it doesn't have a physical screen. You know what I mean? So when you're trying to run, you're trying to see like your kilometers or your minutes per kilometer, which is important, I guess, when you're running a marathon, you want to know. I had to get like an Apple Watch that showed that. So that was another important thing that you should have, I guess, when you're running.
Do you watch like marathon running in the Olympics and stuff? No, you don't care. I was curious if you because sometimes it's kind of like I don't like the long distance running because fuck, you're running.
It's like okay,
so long.
like what's happening here? It's just the same. It's not fun to watch. Probably
meters,
those are cool.
Yeah, those are really cool. Like the timing, the pacing. You guys tired when it comes to the end.
Oh gosh, they're slugging away.
Yes, exactly, it's slugging away.
Yeah, haven't watched too much running, to be honest. Like I don't watch running.
Yeah.
I just like used to run back in elementary school. I did like cross country, but that was like 2.5 kilometers was the race, so nothing crazy before this. Yeah.
Well, hockey players gotta be in shape too, no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You were saying that you play hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you thinking about when you're running, bro?
Yeah, I
mean, like for me, I'm like,
see, you so can't think that. You gotta zone that out completely, because once you start putting like those type of thoughts in your mind, it just spirals downhill from there.
So what are you doing? Are you listening to music?
I definitely, I listen to music, just good kind of hype up songs that I like to keep me energized. But I almost try to think of nothing in a weird way. Like I try to kind of clear my mind and just be very, very present with when you're running. Because the thing is with like, for example, like the marathon, you can't really fathom how long you're running for.
Yeah.
Like if you start thinking, oh my gosh, I have 3 hours left of running, you're going to lose it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Exactly. That was me at the start of the training. So I really, yes, dude. So I realized like, okay, you got to just be very present. Take it, step by step, and like you'll get there. Just being, calm throughout the whole thing. It's pretty much what I think about.
What do most people get wrong about marathon runners?
I think they get wrong the fact that they think they're these super athletes.
You guys are built different.
Which I think is, in a way, sure, I agree, but 90% of running a marathon is mental. Like it seriously is. Like anyone can run a marathon if they just train properly for it.
Yeah.
But it comes down to a lot of hard work and discipline that you need to do that. So I guess that's where you can say like you're built different is that you have that hard work and discipline. But physically, like anyone can run one. They just, they got to put in the work. So that's what I think the misconception is there.
So let me ask you this. You see me, we go to the same gym, we see each other. Yeah. So now I'm going to ask you, what benefits do you think I should expect if I was started running?
I mean, obviously you're going to get way leaner. That's the first thing. Yeah. You're going to burn a ton of calories a day, so it's just you're naturally going to get leaner, I'd say.
So is your sleep better, like that kind of stuff?
Honestly, yeah, I'd say so. Because
what's your appetite like?
So after a marathon, or not even marathon, just when you're training, like you're starving after. Like you can eat way more because you're burning way more. Like your body naturally needs that. Yeah. But I ate pretty good during the training. Like I would eat, let's say, like after a marathon, I always had like ground beef in my like university house. So I always like cook up a bunch of ground beef. We had like a rice maker, so I'd like cook some rice too. I would just try to refuel in that sense because it really drains a lot out of you to go for the long runs. But for you, like I mean, you're already in great shape. But like if you ran a marathon, you definitely cut down at least 2% body.
No, the reason why I asked, right? Because just even talking to you, I was like, I like challenges. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what.
Yeah, I like challenges. And I was wondering, like, what is it like? Because I'm not really a good sleeper. Like I sleep 3 hours here, 4 hours here, so we get 2 here. Oh, I lost 3 hours here. Okay, I'll catch it here.
That was me too.
Right? So one day I'm like, yo, like fuck, man, running's like exhausted. So I was just thinking about like I have dogs, pick up the dogs. They come back, they're just done, bro. Like, they're like the best behaved dogs.
I get that. Yeah. I'd say your sleep definitely would improve if you like the more active you are. I think in general, the better you're gonna sleep at night, right? That's just kind of I think how it works. So if you're having some sleep issues, I used to have that too. I don't really anymore. Yeah. But being active throughout the day, especially with like a run, like it's gonna help you stay tired at night. Yeah. The one thing I can say about actually like sleeping, I don't know how your sleep is like schedule wise, but going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time makes a huge difference on your sleep. Because I had the Whoop I talked about, it tracks like your sleep in a pretty good detail, and it gives you kind of like a percentage score for your recovery the next day. So it kind of lets you know, like, I'm 75% recovered today, and it takes in like your heart rate, your skin temperature, your respiratory, all this type of stuff while you're sleeping.
Because the Apple one too,
Yeah.
This tells you how deep of a
It
sleep
gives you your REM sleep, which is So
Yeah.
it does that, but this does that in like 5 other things, which is a big reason why I got it. And you can tell when you go to sleep and wake up at the same time, your recovery is much higher than when you get up an hour and a half later versus.
I never knew that.
Oh, it's very important. The most important thing.
Knew that.
Yeah.
Supplements. Are you taking any supplements for like running? Like,
I mean, I'll take like, BCAAs, obviously just some like sort of hydration type stuff. I mean, in the gym too, I take like creatine. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
I've been taking creatine for a while
You're
now.
young too, so you don't really you're not knocking on like testosterone.
No, probably not. So creatine's the one thing. Running, I just try to stay hydrated really, but other than that, like there's nothing crazy really. I mean, during the race, I took like a bunch of Advils, I guess, for like my knees.
Yeah.
To keep the pain up, that's pretty much it really. Yeah.
So now, just speaking with you, brother, for a bit, I could just tell like the aspect of mental toughness is really a thing with you.
Oh yeah.
The stuff that you're doing, you going to school, juggling school, your business. A lot of people running a business and working for someone is totally different.
Totally.
So I kind of rate that in the sense that I'm like, yo, this kid has some mental toughness. You're gonna be a beast.
No, thank you.
As more time goes by. What I want to ask you is, what does mental toughness mean to you? Do you think it's something that you're born with, or something that you gotta build?
Well, for the second question, I think it's a bit of both. I think you can be born with it, but it's absolutely something you can build. Like, no one's just born to be the most mentally tough person. It takes consistent, perseverance towards that type of goal.
Yeah.
But I'd say mental toughness, if I had to give like a definition of it, is doing things you don't want to do. I'd say is the hardest thing. Because if you're able to do things you don't want to do, that slowly will build your brain and like rewire your brain in the sense that like what you're doing is good. Like the things you don't want to do are the good things that are necessary to do. So being able to build that aspect, I think, is what mental toughness is.
Can you remind me of a time when your mindset made all the difference?
My mindset made all the difference. I'd say, honestly, there was a point during the marathon training where I was very close to calling it in.
Yeah.
There was 2 other guys in my university house that were training for it with me.
Yeah.
And they both, after about a month, gave it up. So it was just me left. And a little bit after that, I was like, wow, like these guys gave it up.
Yeah.
This is so hard. They gave it up. Kind of gave me that mental out that, they're not even doing it. So like, I'm good to give it up. But I kind of, exactly. It won't look as bad if I give up now. But I kind of just slowed myself down, calmed myself, and just kept working day by day towards that to, keep myself moving in the right direction. So that was kind of a turning point for me to show that I can do whatever I really say I can do,
It's funny what you just mentioned, right? What you just mentioned. Repeat that. It's funny what you just mentioned because, it's like, tell me your opinion on this. It's like fake confidence. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
Like fake confidence till it's real. Like, for instance,
the manifestation in a way.
Yes. It was so. What do you use to break that mentality? So like, I'll give you an example. Say like a basketball player working on his 3-point shot, right? Never probably is not good at it at all, but you have to have some type of confidence that eventually, like, I'm gonna get good at this. I just gotta
I totally agree.
Keep practicing. So is there anything in life where you have to come with that kind of same approach? Like you knew that, bro, I suck at this right now.
Yeah, I mean,
but
that's a good question. The thing is like you were saying, you just gotta believe it until it's true. Like I definitely believe in like for example, early in my first year, I just in life wasn't where I wanted to be. I had bad habits that were holding me back, things like that. And it's like I could either say, okay, I'm accepting that this is the type of person I am, or I can imagine the person that I want to be and then every day believe that I am that person. And again, like fake confidence, like maybe I'm not, but if I keep believing it, slowly, I will become that, which is,
that's big.
Yeah.
Welcome to Beat Down Music, where your sound meets excellence. We specialize in top-tier music production, from custom beats and mixing to mastering and full project development. Whether you're an artist ready to drop your next hit, a podcaster looking for the perfect theme, or a brand in need of a signature sound, we've got you covered. At Beat Down Music, it's not just about making music. It's about creating moments, building vibes, and bringing your vision to life. Let's work. Let's build. Let's make something unforgettable. Beat Down Music. You know what it is.
Big. What are the daily routines or habits that help you stay focused?
yeah.
So,
So the big thing for me is my mornings and nights, because first of all, like again, back in like first year university, I would have bad morning routines, which would set me up for, I guess, in a way, failure going throughout the day. And I'd have very bad night routines. Like I would stay up too late. I wouldn't have the discipline. Like, hey, shut everything off. I'm going to bed.
any daily routines or habits that help you stay mentally strong?
Yeah. So my morning and nights are my biggest thing. I always start with a great morning routine to keep me in the right direction going throughout my day, like to keep me consistent.
How you start your mornings is very important. Yeah,
So important.
Yeah. Are you the type of person get up, go breakfast or no? Like sometimes I can't do the breakfast thing. Like
No breakfast, you mean?
Like my first little meal will be after the gym.
Kind of same here. I'll have like a piece of toast. Something really
like something crazy big.
Me too.
Yeah.
Totally agree. But yeah, I'll do take like 45 minutes, quick morning routine, have a quick light meal, then go to the gym. That's typically how I start my days. But the biggest thing I've learned in the past, I'd say year, is that your nighttime routines are just as important as your morning routines. Because it's like when you go to bed, that's setting you up for your morning. So if you slack off at night, you stay up too late, or you do some things you shouldn't be doing, you're carrying that, mental win or mental loss into tomorrow morning. So that's the biggest thing I've learned about that, at least.
Best example of that is alcohol.
Oh yeah, seriously.
And your night alcohol, your morning's not.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Seriously, not close.
That's real talk. Do you use anything like journaling and meditation or anything like that?
Yeah, so I do journal every day. Yeah, I have like a journal that I'll use to just reflect on my day.
Yeah.
And that actually definitely, it's really cool because you can kind of see over time as you progress.
And I was slacking that day. What's wrong with you that day? Yeah.
Exactly.
I never done it, but I'm around somebody that does it.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, girl.
I kind of recommend it in the sense that it's almost like you're kind of forcing yourself to reflect every day, though, which is the big thing. Is that after every day, it's kind of a non-negotiable at night that I'll write my journal for the day, how I think I did.
Yeah.
What was, regular things, what was fun, what was not, how much discipline I had today, what was good, bad, all that type of stuff. But it makes you reflect on, how you did that day. And it's cool looking back.
That's what it's cool. Yeah. That's what looking back is where it's really, I feel like it really pays off. That's what you're doing.
I've been doing it for over a year now. And I can look back a year back, wow, I'm much better than I was a year back now. So seeing physically on paper that I'm doing better, it's motivating.
Yes, I would imagine. What are your short terms? What are your short-term, long-term goals right now? So basically what I'm trying to say is, obviously if you have long-term goals, you have to make short-term goals to make the long-term goals possible to reach your goals. So what goals do you have right now that are going to help you? I don't want to talk about I'm trying to level up on this aspect as in say for instance, a video game, I'm trying to level up about in life.
Yeah.
What are your short-term goals that are going to help you reach your long-term goals? Because at the same time, too, brother, this podcast it's to give, you don't know who's walking in your shoe. And I just feel like when you encourage people, good things will come to you. You see what I'm saying? So you never know. Somebody could be at a point where like, yo, man, might be doing a window cleaning and just feel like giving up, or like, you know, like, holy shit, this guy juggling all this shit. He's doing all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like your story is very motivational. So, tell me about your short-term goals that are gonna help your long-term goals.
So I think the only thing that I give for short-term to result in long-term success would be building yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I can build this window washing business as much as I can. This isn't going to be, you know, I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of my life. This is more of a summer, you know, business that I have going on. But it all comes down to like building your personal qualities, because that's what's going to last throughout your life, and no matter what you do. So I don't personally know exactly what I want to do, you know, for the rest of my life. I'm still young. I have to like figure that career side of things out. But I know that I'm going to be there, and that it completely depends on what kind of attributes I can bring to the table to become successful. So working on my discipline every single day, you know, trying to improve myself in different aspects, the gym, things like that. Like, it's about improving yourself every day in the short term. And as you do that, that will just compound into long-term success.
That's good, man. You got some, you got your head on your shoulders.
Yeah.
There, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. A lot of people their age don't. You see what's going on in the world out there today, you know?
But the beautiful thing is that anyone can think this way. You know?
It is true.
It's free will. Like, no matter where you are in your situation, like, you can always move forward. Like, there's a quote that I heard that I really like, where it's like, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.
Yes.
Which is a quote that I kind of live by. It's like, I wish I did this a year ago, but I can't. I might as well
do it right now.
Yes.
When this is all said and done, what do you want people to remember you by?
It's a loaded question. Wow. Yeah. I'd say I want people to remember me as someone who pursued their passions in life.
Yes.
Someone that didn't leave anything on the table. When I'm, you know, gone, I had no regrets. And whatever that looks like, I'm still figuring out what I want for my passions moving forward. But I want to live a life with no regret, to experience, taste, do everything that I can do. And that's kind of what I think leads to just being successful in life, is just trying it all.
Wow. What's one thing people need to say less and do more?
Yeah. Okay. I think people need to stop saying they're going to do things and start doing things.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk, they're going to start doing stuff, or they are and they're not. Yeah. It's about actions. Like, it doesn't really matter what you say, it matters what you do.
Yeah.
So that's probably
that's the most common answer that we get.
Really? He was leading me to that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that we do. I never got the chance to get the name of your company.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? Let's do this on the fly.
Let's do it.
Basically, this is basically the ending of the show. Okay. That was basically the last question I asked.
Cool.
But during the show, I always take the person's brand and run it through ChatGPT.
Okay.
And see what happens. So you say your window cleaning business is called what again?
Window Wizards.
Window Wizards. Typing in it right now. Wizards. Let's see.
So like, you run it through chat, like, for just to check it out? Like, what do you mean?
Like, so basically if you put my brand in ChatGPT, it'll tell you who I am, who I've worked with.
Really?
Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah, brother. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if
I've done it with a lot of people's brands.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we'll see. Window Wizards. So I'm gonna put it right now. Tell me about the business Window Wizards. It's window cleaning business. See what happens.
See, I don't know if anything's gonna come up, to be honest. Might not be big enough yet for the ChatGPT. Search engine.
Window Wizards is a window cleaning business, typically positioned as a residential or commercial special provider focused on delivering high quality, streak-free window cleaning. The name Window Wizard suggests a brand built around professionalism, efficiencies, and a touch of creative flair.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. But it's given because what ChatGPT does, I heard it scans internet in like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, I would encourage you. Social media, brother.
We're getting on that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
on that, brother. Because you guys have a good. I love your mindset, bro.
Thank you.
I love your mindset. I only see positive things happening.
Nice.
With a positive mindset like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It was hand in hand.
But brother, it was my pleasure to have you on here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Being here.
Yeah, man. It would be nice to catch up with you, even if it's not on here, just in general to see how it's going. And if there's anything that I can help you with, any advice, I don't know. You see these episodes out there, like I said, there's a lot of people with different brands that come on there. If you need to reach out to somebody for you,
that'd be awesome.
don't hesitate. You know what I mean? Yeah, like again, it was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, I'll see you at the gym anyway.